Nah, he talking about like this.
But can you-
So look, we was at the party, you know what I'm saying? You know, remember old girl, Woody.
Perfect example.
I know that.
Hey, what the
That's personal.
I'm trying to know.
Starring Timothy Robb, Cool Cat, Jay Cannon, Jay Stanley, Jus Coop, the motherfucking firm.
Let me know.
Oh, we need him. We need that. I couldn't hit that. I cannot hit that. I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Raw, and here we have a splendid group, and of course, my friend here. For sure.
Yo.
I want everybody to introduce themselves, and I'm going to start off the topic. Well, not the topic, but just the introduction part. Calm down, y'all. I've been drinking a little.
I've been drinking.
Just a little bit.
I ain't drunk. I'm tipsy. But we're going to start this off with you, sir.
I'm Jus Coop,
I'm Jay Cannon,
and we are
the firm.
Yeah.
And I am Jay Stanley. I don't have a cool introduction like that.
Yeah. It's our boy. It's our artist, Jay Stanley of the TheFirm Music Group.
TheFirm Music Group.
Yep.
Oh, also to not be dismissed, shout out to Brey Jones over here, our social media marketing, branding
Brand coordinator.
Yeah,
Okay,
keeps us
shout out
together.
to her.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know why she covered her face like she on camera.
The
But shout out
camera's
to her.
The
Shout out
camera's
to her.
not on you.
Free press.
Yo, big B's, my bad.
Man, it's all love.
Big
It's
B.
all love, sis. It's
Oh, no,
all
but-
love. What about you, Chief?
It's cool.
Yo, it's your boy Cool Kev, man. You know, I'm with Timothy Robb.
Hey, you know what the business is. And today we're gonna talk about some good topics, but I want everybody to really introduce themselves a little bit more. Got the name, but what's going on? How are y'all making some music?
A lot of
Yes,
Heard
sir.
somebody
Yes,
can
sir.
sing.
Good
What's
music.
going on?
Yes, sir. So I'll start off. Again, Jus Coop. I'm originally from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Shout out to the borough, boy.
That's where I was raised at. Born in Chapel Hill, so you'll hear my music. That's where the love started at when I actually started getting attached to music. But again, grew up in Greensboro. And right now, I live in Charlotte, and that's the headquarters for the TheFirm Music Group.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so it's your boy Jay Cannon. I'm from the
Cannon.
252. You know what I'm saying?
Steps back.
Cannon.
You know, to be directed is Ada, North Carolina. If you didn't know.
You already?
So that's me, man. Growing up, loving hip hop, loving it all, man. Here with the squad.
Let me interject. When he said love in hip hop, he ain't talking about the show.
No.
Oh, absolutely
No
not.
shade.
No reality TV.
I'm Jay Stanley. I am the first official artist of TheFirm Music Group.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got a single that just came out 2 months ago.
Used to.
Used to.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's like that.
Streaming
You
on
need to
all
check it out.
platforms.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes, sir.
platforms.
Okay, what's the name of the single?
The name is Used to.
Used to. Okay.
Used to. Yeah. All platforms.
Yeah.
Tell them where you from.
L.A. Lil Ada.
Wait. You from where?
Lil Ada.
Subliminal. Wait a minute. Where you from? Tell them where you from. Yo.
That's North Carolina.
That's North Carolina.
That's
East Coast.
Lil Ada.
Let me be
North
politically
Carolina.
correct. Geographically speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah, you gotta be from the den to know about it.
So actually, we got a lot going on this weekend. Was happy to drive down to Wilmington and share, everything that we have going on with you.
I appreciate it.
You feel me?
The most humbling shit that happened to me this whole week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we just dropped a single today called Guaranteed. It's us, TheFirm, featuring Mr. Jay Stanley. Dope summer, spring bop.
Absolutely.
And it's the first single released from our new project that's coming out.
What the
this
wrist
summer.
is.
Yeah, drop a little.
So, let me interject. So the name of the group is called TheFirm.
So So we are the firm.
Yeah.
And then the Firm Music Group is the label.
Oh, okay.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's
for
why I
sure.
come in at.
Yeah.
So you're artists. Anybody? Any producers here? Anybody
He's also a producer.
He's also a
Yeah, I
producer.
Oh, he's a double threat, man.
Yeah.
Singer, writer, and
And listen,
producer.
you can't tell-
Hey, wait,
you
what's
can't
what
tell-
it
you
is?
can't
What the
tell-
business
you can't
do?
tell- You can't tell everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell. You
okay.
can tell enough people. So
So
that
you
know.
producing? Let me ask you this question, Chief: are you producing or are you engineering? There's a difference.
He does a little bit of both, actually.
How about we say he's hit making?
Yeah. He does.
He's
yeah.
hit making.
That's what, bro. Then you see why I'm a fan, bro.
see
Like,
you.
bro
That's
is
TV.
super
Matter of fact, we
talented.
actually got a song on their project.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah,
two
it's
of
a
them.
song on
the
our
one you
project.
produced.
produced,
Yeah,
Yeah, that he
for sure,
produced.
for sure.
He
Wrote-
produced it. He wrote
produced,
majority of it. Like,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
It's some tedious shit. I tried producing one time. I'm just gonna stick to my writing, freestyling, and creative design. I ain't
Man,
doing
mine
that.
came from doing music for so long and hearing people saying, well, hey, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. And then I'm ready to do it. Like, okay, you said we were going to do it here. We're going to, you feel me? What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got to wait. Something came up. We got to wait.
Always gotta
Come back.
hurry up and
What?
wait.
I don't got time to wait. You feel
I
me?
do it
Like,
myself.
nah, I done heard the war stories about I done did this, I done been there, but you ain't got nothing to show for it. Like, nah, I want to have something to show for mine. I don't want to be doing all this, making all these songs, have you feel me, a whole catalog, and nobody ever hears it, or it never does anything, and it's genuinely good music. Like,
It
nah,
is.
I'm not about to do that.
It
Not
is.
to myself.
Like, y'all,
Not even to myself, but to the people. I'm not gonna deprive y'all of these wonderful sounds
we're not.
that I have collected.
Listen. We're not gonna put him in a box because he's not like you can't hold him to one genre. But when you talk about R&B music the way it used to sound,
It's a big difference, bro.
It feels
You talking
real familiar.
Like, wait. Like not this 2000.
No.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me interject.
Like Jodeci level.
Out here.
Hold on. I'm gonna interject. I'm just saying
He's
this.
like
Y'all correct me if I'm off, right? But I feel like it's gonna feel familiar, but it also feels new.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Yeah.
So we can't just put them in a
That's
decade.
another
It
thing.
feels familiar though.
I don't like people to be marginalized anyway.
Yeah.
So because we've all said that, we was like, damn, this feels
That's what I'm
familiar.
saying. It reminds you of that. You
For
feel me?
sure.
But it's definitely not. It's not like the R&B these days is all about sex. And
Do we
and
even have
partying.
R&B for real?
Yeah.
Because rappers are R&B artists and R&B artists rappers. I don't know.
Y'all want to know
Yeah.
what's crazy? What I thought about, who is it? What's the name of the group? What is it? Black Street? Is it baby when we're grinding?
Yeah, no, that's next.
That's next.
Next?
Yeah.
Too close.
That's next.
Too
Yeah.
close.
It is next too close.
Because you told me the meaning behind that song.
Next too close. All right, so boom, those lyrics. Been singing those lyrics for a long time,
Oh, you
and
about
it
to
dawned on me.
You put me on. I was like, ooh.
Wait a minute, brother. Whoa,
It be like
what?
that.
Baby, when we're grinding, I get so excited. Wait, are you telling
Back
me what
up.
you're talking about?
Back up. I
here?
feel a little poke
Yeah.
coming through.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You feel a
Yeah,
little poke coming
yeah,
through?
yeah.
Like, what's some-
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What are you talking
You
about?
dancing like when they get
Talking about-
Right, what are you talking about? You
You
like,
feel me?
I was
Like,
singing the hell out of that.
lyrics. Didn't
as
even know.
kids too.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so I'm not an 80s baby. Shout out to my 80s baby. That's
Oh,
dope
yeah.
No,
generation.
90s babies right with
I'm a
us.
90s, you know what I mean? 91 up, you know what I mean? 91
all
up,
in it.
I mean, we
Yeah.
we good, you know what I mean?
Shout
But
out.
granted, I feel like I have the best of both worlds in a sense.
That's how the late 80s
absolutely.
feel.
Like, you know what I mean?
Late
You know,
80s too.
is it sort of like what the 80s feel too?
Yeah, late
I-
80s.
Well, see,
late
we gotta-
80s.
I'm
Yo.
I'm like early 90s.
Yeah.
Like,
So late 80s, early
made
90s.
it.
We
You
always
made
say
And we
it.
that.
gonna say this
You made it.
because
You made it.
because as the 80s that we came through,
I gotta
like
hear-
the
I gotta hear your
80s
playlist.
babies, they ain't really want us for real.
Mm.
They're like, oh y'all ain't y'all ain't 80s babies.
The beginning 80s, they don't mess with the 90s.
Nah,
They-
I get it. I
They
get
don't
it.
mess with
Shout
us.
out to
Nah.
my uncle. He,
What
you
you
know who
think?
you are.
87 and up. What you think? 87 and up.
I say like 80, 85 and 86, 80, 86 and up.
What you mean?
I'll be
I
like
made it. I'm in there.
86 and up.
No, how they act. How they act.
Oh, I thought you were trying to discredit me. I made it in the fold.
Yeah.
I'm in it.
I say
Nah.
86 and up.
Yeah. Cause how like so if you 86 and up, you like, oh, like they over here. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then we turn around
I
and
can
embrace
see
and we embrace everything up to like 93 for real. We
Right.
like, okay, so this is our little niche.
I see that because my uncle, he 81. So he like,
Nah,
you ain't.
Oh yeah,
You ain't
he on a different way.
He on a different. You know,
He grew up with the original Transformers.
Original.
The original.
Shout out to
We watched the
reruns. You know who you are.
We watched the reruns. They saw it when it came out.
Yeah.
We got to see the
reviews before it came out.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Word up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so
that's some good music back then, bro.
for real. So and then we were talking about, speaking of good music, the single. So like the project that's coming out, you know what I'm saying, next month, and that's what we want to fill that with. You know what I'm saying. So that's really gonna be, and we could say it's geared a project strictly to the ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because our first project, we looked back, we said, dang, bro, we didn't address nothing to the ladies.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, so we coming back and we got a project for them, and this is the lead single off of that. So it's gonna be Jay Stanley all over that thing with us, man, holding us down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many of y'all is it? Are y'all all here?
Yeah. What do you mean when you say of us? Like TheFirm Music Group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the label, it's just us three.
Yeah. So
Well, no, as far as artists.
you got to be specific with me, brother.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta be specific.
Yeah, I knew he was talking about
I
artists.
respect that.
I ain't look. How many of it?
Yeah, I mean, if Brey want to bust a rap, she can.
we got a squad.
Brey got bars.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Keep that same.
It's a family, man.
2 years, 2 weeks, 2 years, 5 years from now, keep that same energy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, unfortunately, we try to, not now, of course, but you know, in the future, they might try to get between y'all. Don't let nobody get between y'all.
Man,
be wary of pretend gestures of admiration.
So
hidden agendas.
they grew up together, but it feels like we grew up together. Like,
be like that.
We from, two different towns. You feel me? Like, didn't know each other from a can of paint, but like as we started hanging with each other, like people literally say we're one and the same person. We be so on target with like our vibe. Finishing each other's sentences or about to say the same thing.
Mindset,
bro. It's crazy,
mindset,
The chemistry is crazy, bro.
What's your zodiac sign?
Mine? I'm an Aries.
Shout out to the Aries, the leader of the zodiac.
This your month. This your month right here.
What's your zodiac sign?
Hey, you got ahead of yourself. Shout out to the Pisces. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something right now. Aries, the leader of the zodiac. So I don't give a fuck what
let's
anybody
go.
says.
Oh, we gotta go down the month. So you're Aries, obviously.
Aries.
Okay.
Of course. Can't
Bias.
be helped.
What's your birthday? When's your birthday?
March 26th.
March 23rd. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm married to one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No disrespect to you, wife. I love you. I'm just saying that statement.
I'm just saying, but see, female Sagittarius and male Sagittarius are different.
Definitely.
I would say the same thing about Aries.
Not just female to male, but like the way they do stuff.
Yeah, I would say the same. It's probably the same for just about every zodiac sign. Like the female is different from the guy.
Not Geminis.
Well,
None of them can be trusted, and I said it.
Shout out to my
No disrespect.
few Geminis out there now.
Disrespectfully.
My wife is a Gemini, so you can't.
All right, respectfully, my bad, parents.
See, that's also I said.
But see, it's my fault.
I did say a few.
For real, I promise.
I love it.
he said, "I love you."
Oh.
I promise. I promise. He not sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh no,
Fuck that.
it's my bed.
Facts.
There's a me. All right, I'm done.
Chill out, bro.
So cool, Kev. What's your zodiac sign?
Man, I'm a Cancer.
Robert Cancer though. Cancer solid.
I'm sorry. Did you say you had cancer?
Hey, but look though.
I'm so sorry.
You're a terrorist.
Stop it. No, I'm gonna tell you about.
You don't see no.
They take when they bro. If you fuck them over, excuse my language.
Yeah,
I really.
Oh no,
If
you
they
right.
fuck you over, yo, it's a wrap.
Yeah, you dead.
If you are on a shit list, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
If you make them cry, you die. Like that's cancer.
Say that, bro.
Cancel you out.
Mars.
Damn. RP to my mom, man. She was a Cancer, so I would know.
My mom was a Leo.
My mom's a Capricorn.
My mom was a
No.
Cancer.
Me and my mother, we had a great relationship. Yeah.
You said what?
I was probably the least class. You know what I'm saying? The least in
Right.
class with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a great relationship, man.
So Cancer,
My dad passed before my mom. So like
Mine did too.
Yeah.
My pops was murdered a month before I was born.
my mom was strong. Like she was a strong individual. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mine was too. She raised 5 kids by herself. And you know,
straight out.
She was a beast. Like when it comes to like everything that I am in terms of like being persistent and like never giving up. Like I saw that woman never show any like weakness. You feel?
I like how we switch subject. Let me ask you this, Chiefs. What was your mom? Do you think she played a part in your? You basically want to be an artist, like what
Absolutely, man.
I was just about to say that,
bruh. She listened to music 24/7, bro. Like anytime she was home, if she wasn't resting, she was listening to music. Resting and maybe watching, you know, a little bit of TV or reading. Right. Like she was an avid reader. My mom actually, she dropped out of high school, going into her senior year because she helped my great grandmother with her businesses.
And shout out to all the females who actually grinding.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to the females, powerful females who make sacrifices.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't know it. Y'all ain't even know.
Yeah, so she was an avid reader and listened to music all the time. So the first hip hop group that I really got like hip to was Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature.
Yep, that I really got hip to. Then I was in a Big Buddy Little Buddy program, and my big buddy put me on the to Run DMC.
Okay.
And then, but like, I really had a real love for R&B though, because my mom was always listening to the oldies. You know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. So yeah, she's the biggest reason, because she had me listening to music all the time. Right. So for sure.
What's up, man? Shout out to all the mothers out there
who
keep holding it down with us badass children.
God bless y'all.
Now that I'm still talking about that, like on what influenced you, like what really made y'all actually link up and say, you know what, let's go ahead and create a conglomerate on music. Check the SAT word. Don't be trying to come after me now. So I know you niggas be trying to come after me.
They be trying to come for you?
Yo, let me go ahead.
Yeah, you use them accurately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just want to make sure, you know, like
you gotta hit him with that.
He dropped that in there. Now who gonna check me? Who gonna check me?
I said conglomerate. I probably spit on the mic, but this is my mic.
You gotta hit him with that vernacular sometimes.
Yeah.
I ain't talking no more than this shit.
Everybody on this roof
intellectual. We saposexuals.
Sapo?
Yeah, y'all heard what I said, and I stand on it.
If you're a sappy sexual, just say that.
Did you say you're a Scorpio?
Pause.
What's your zodiac?
Pause.
Oh, that's right. He's Pisces. Pisces. Be careful with the Pisces.
You damn right. These niggas.
I heard my son, y'all might probably hear my son yelling.
He trying to join the conversation.
Yeah,
he trying to join it.
Nah, but to answer your question, man, we went to college together. I helped start a entertainment organization called the ENT. Bro came in and like ready to get down, ready to work, and you know started performing his music because he was pursuing music back in the day. And I was a fan of his talent too.
Back in the day when I was young, not again anymore.
But some days I just wish I was a kid again. I remember okay. But so I started writing a song and heard him on it and asked him would he jump on it, jumped on it then. So dope chemistry back then. Fast forward to 2014, we ran into each other randomly in Charlotte, uptown Charlotte. But then not too long after that, we started kicking it. We did a social networking group, and that's when we started to come up with a name for like the events or the group that we were throwing. And that's when we came up with TheFirm. That dispersed, you know what I'm saying, 2016.
Yeah. Okay.
And him and I continued to rock with the name TheFirm. And then we started to dabble in music in 2017. Bro moved away. Things
he had to move away.
Yeah.
Yo, I love a song for every word, bro. I love it.
He had to I don't know the words on that.
But then, fast forward to 2020, and I guess, you can tell the rest.
The rest is history. We done
things happen for a reason.
Yeah, look, bro. I ain't gonna, negate the story because it's very prevalent to be told. So, bro came to me with a joint. He was like, "Look, bro, this is what I got. This is what I have." And I was like, I was kind of getting my feels back into the music, so I wasn't really with it for real. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, "Bro, I got this joint. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna get a verse from you." That's all it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Look, listen, cause you know how people do, bro. They ask, and I look, I say, all right, bro.
Okay, I came at you a few times.
Yeah,
I need you on this,
bro. Right?
You came
feel me?
knocking, or was you banging at the door like?
Oh no, I put it in his face, bro. I need you.
Every time I come home, and like I got so. You know,
you got your pen,
bro.
I got an extra one over here.
We can go record it right now.
Yo, bro.
So I walk in the house, beat playing.
Yeah, bro. Listen to what I did. I got an open verse for you right here.
It's open.
Yeah. So
in that producer zone. I got
yeah,
it right here.
bro.
Take that.
I got it right here. Get on that.
Bro, factual.
Shout out to DJ Barbarian. That's some shit he do.
The red light is just already on. So as soon as you get up there, it's just
man. And listen, I wasn't feeling like getting back into music because I had lost my why. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll get into that later, but I had lost my why. You know, and so bro,
wait, you lost your what?
My why.
His reason for doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, your why. Oh, okay.
And so when bro,
that's a lot.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So go ahead. I hear.
Let me interject. I'm so sorry. It's the moderation coming out of me.
Yeah.
So when you say why, what do you mean? Like
so my mom. So she was my reason for getting behind the mic. My reason for wanting to even be on that level. So not only did she put the love into me, but you know, kind of like with my brothers, we shared a story of some of our moms. You know, their health wasn't the best, and you look at your options when you come from somewhere. You like, well, and I'm not gonna go through the stereotypical option, but you look at art, music, or school. Yeah. School is gonna take some time. Mm-hmm. But I know I have
talent.
You get a
scholarship or something.
Yeah, but you still got to do your 4 years or whatever, however long it's going to take you.
Indeed.
You know, if you got talent, you like, cool, I just need to find the right people, and then boom, I'm gone.
Facts.
And I'm going to take
Do you feel like you was trying to help before for us to, like, do you feel like you was trying to help because you know that you needed help? Like,
man, I was trying to help more so because, like, I'm a mama's boy. I'm like, I think you said only child. So I looked at it like
only child.
I'm a if I can give you a glimpse or something. But she's a dreamer too. So my mom's a dreamer, right? So I'm like, yo, I want to get you that Jag you talking about. I want to take you places you ain't seen. Yeah. I want to get you the best doctors because I need you around.
That's real.
And so when you on a mission and when something happens and that mission fails, and if you're a person that needs to accomplish or you take it personal, I took it personal. So my mission was failed.
That's kind of what I was getting at, but dang, I feel you though.
Yeah. So I ain't have a reason to do it no more. Yeah. Like the reason I had for it was gone.
Yeah. Get you.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And so that's why I stepped away. And so like I was, you know, so when everybody was trying to, I would do it because I would jump on it, but I wouldn't take it serious. But I like, bro, I got you. I give you what I got.
So do you feel like as though the people around you force you to take it serious because they were serious, or that they love the craft?
Honestly, when I wrote
ignite that ignition to be back.
When I wrote that verse, I didn't even know I was serious at the time. I just knew I had something to get off my chest. It was a weird time in my life.
Okay,
for real.
What made y'all like be serious? I'm infatuated.
So that's what he getting to right now.
Yeah. So I think when you was so I dodged everybody for like 8 years, right? I dodged everybody for 8 years.
8, bitch.
Damn. Like real life.
Real life. I thought
about to say
like 8 months, 8 years.
Nah, 8 years.
Dude, the Heisman on that who?
I canceled somebody for 8 years.
Full-fledged.
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't
out of here.
So
8 years is a long time, G.
Yeah, for real, bro. So that shows you divinity, and I believe in that. So when bro brought me the track and I heard it and I did my verse. And I was like, but this is funny thing. I was like, because I never depended on somebody to give me a verse back when I told him. I said, so bro, you go record it and you give it back to me, I get you a verse. I think it was like a Tuesday. Bro had it to me back on a Wednesday or Thursday. Boom. So I
expeditiously.
And as a man of your word, I owe you a verse.
You have to now.
And so now we dropped it. I got to. So we do it and we sit back and we listen. We like, damn, bro. Like we kind of got something.
Yeah.
So like what you want to do, we're going shit, man, let's just go after
with it, yeah.
And then that is how TheFirm became in 2020, how we picked up and started going.
But everything was timing, which I know we're gonna talk about time later, but everything was in timing. Like, you know, the support system we have around us, the resources we have around us.
That's hard.
Like
that's, for a lot of artists, that's hard. When you say resources, it's support system.
Yeah.
And listen, and not to overlook timing too, is when Bro, like he said he been on me. Bro been dropping hits since forever. And so
Forever,
we talking about time. So we get ourselves established and we starting to look for features and then artists, right? So I'm like, look, bro, I got this, bro. He back home. Because I'm always in his. I'm like, bro, what you gonna do with this music? Like, we got to get it out, you know. But I'm not in the games. I'm just trying to push and then step back.
That part.
Yeah, I'm trying to push and step
Push him
back.
in.
You
Push
feel
him
me?
Yeah.
He on his 8-year hiatus or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's trying to push me out there.
Yeah, because he's a star.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
so-
hear your music, man. I'm mad.
Listen,
I ain't,
he's a
man.
star,
I got
hands
you. Bro,
down.
I got
So
you.
Bro.
when bro
I
heard
keep
him,
hearing about it. Look, I'm an artist. I'm gonna.
y'all gonna get a hit single.
I gotta interject. At some point, DJ Barbarian. At some point, I want you to. I'm gonna. We can't take a snippet.
Oh, you
of
gonna
a single
have to put it up on Apple
put it
Music.
on
You
the
can pull it up
podcast at some
on
point.
Spotify,
I mean,
whatever.
not
Apple
now, of
Music,
course, but like at
YouTube,
some point-
Spotify,
Cause I-
Tidal,
you know,
whatever.
everything.
It's on
About
there.
this man
It's out
music.
there.
Listen,
And it intrigues me. I want to know.
you gon' so this was it, right? So he wrote the verse, and I was bragging. I was like, bro, trust me. Bro was like, all
Matter of
right,
fact, because you was at my house when I did it. Yeah,
Mhm.
the family love.
yeah, no. This is
Which one?
This is before
guaranteed.
forever. It's guaranteed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you ain't look.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Mhm.
So I ain't gonna front. He kept telling me about bro, and it's like, all right, that's cool. I need to hear something though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That's where I'm at right now.
yeah, like, bro, I need to hear something. You feel me?
Right.
And yo, when I heard like he was like because he kept saying yo, bro, pen game like that and everything. I'm like, all right, cool. I want to hear something.
Hey, yeah, that's
So
probably.
you right.
Was
I'm
that the
a
face
writer.
you
Wait
was
a minute.
making? Was
yeah,
that the face
yeah,
you-
nigga, like, nah, but I was on the phone.
Hold
We're on the phone. He know what my faces look like, so I'm on the
So
phone.
let me
like-
ask you a question. Let me interject because
Yeah.
I'm right. So you right.
Oh
When
yeah,
I say you right, you right.
yeah.
Every day. Like, it's a big difference. You know, I ain't talking about no. Oh yeah, I'm writing some. I love you. You love me.
Nah.
Barney shit. I'm
This-
saying like
this something
right.
small right here. This something small right here.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
Let me see you.
Mm.
I just wanna see you.
Mm.
I'm not talking about your mental. Oh, wait, I'm not talking about your physical. Wanna get in your mental. Perhaps there could be something to connect us how we're meant to be. I just wanna see.
Yeah.
Cause you give me these feelings I just can't explain. In your eyes is the future we're painting. But at times you resist. The questions persist and I'm wondering what could it be? I just want you right here next to me. Open up, let me in, just trust me. Let me see, let me see.
Come on
Okay,
now, one time for Jay
okay.
Stanley.
Okay,
No, bam, 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 let it ride.
You know niggas get serious with quietness capture some parts of the room
Yeah.
while he was singing now.
Yeah.
Only got any quiga.
Only
got it
Only
quick.
got Hey, but hopefully we answered that question of how we all came because
Yeah.
that's literally how it popped off.
Yeah.
And
I
now we
feel
on
like
to the race.
I feel like some form of that I've taken was y'all went through a form of divine intervention.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
And it's
things brought y'all
Absolutely.
together
So
for a reason beyond your understanding of why y'all got together.
Yeah.
I have been
8
making.
years? You said 8 years.
Yeah.
Hold
I've
on,
been-
Chief.
Okay,
8 years.
8 years.
Bitch. And I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
in a
yeah. I know
statement.
what
I'm
you
not
mean.
saying that to go at you. I'm not
Yeah.
attacking
Nah, I know what you
I'm
mean,
just
bro. I
like,
got
yo,
you.
What the fuck?
Like literally, you didn't make
I
anything.
canceled
Bro.
somebody
No
for
features,
8
you ain't
days.
write nothing.
8 years?
mhm.
Yeah, that's
8 years.
Let
You
that
ain't,
sink
you
in.
ain't freestyle out the blue nowhere. You ain't just you want to see if you still had it.
Man, sometimes I'll mess with it in the car, but I was like, I'll start and I'll be like, nah, I'm cool.
Mhm.
Like, cause I just, it's in you, but like, I was like, I ain't hurt myself like this again.
Nah.
I'm cool.
And that
on
was
this.
that was
So-
the last time I dabbled in music. For real. Like
Yeah.
back in 2012. That was the last time I dabbled in music. But prior to then.
Okay.
But at the time, it was just a hobby for me. Like I never saw myself as an artist, but I always knew I wanted to have a label and help
Serious. You
other
gotta-
artists.
When you say a label,
Hmm.
I'm just interjecting.
I got
Excuse me.
you.
When you say a label, that is some tedious shit.
Hmm.
So what made you want to be a businessman and have an LLC
Hmm.
for that? Because that's some tedious shit.
It's just my love.
Very tedious.
Like I love the background of the music. Like
Right.
even as an artist, I love the process of writing, going to record. Like he'll tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, to this day, like being in front of the camera and all of that, that's cool. Like I could do it, but
You sound like my producer. You sound like my engineer.
I can
Shout out to
take
DJ.
it or
You know
leave
what?
it.
I've been trying to put him in front of the camera. You right there. Damn. I don't want to get in front of the camera. I'm just want to be the engineer.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it, but so like as an artist, is like, you know, I felt like I had to go through it. I have to go through it in order to guide other artists through it. You feel me? Because that's ultimately what I want to do.
True.
The label is just a platform to allow other artists to live out their dreams. You feel me?
Right. He a businessman, not a businessman.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Went back to school to get my degree in entertainment
Say
business.
that one more time.
Went back to school to get my degree in entertainment business.
That's education is so important. Shout out to my people out there, especially through 2020. If you went to go get your education in a time of a pandemic, I mean, I actually got my little associate's degree, right? But I got
no, we ain't gonna downplay that.
No.
You got your associate's degree, big associate's degree.
We out here.
I didn't do that shit in a pandemic. I couldn't imagine.
Hold on, you got business management or?
No. I handle business, but no degree in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just you gotta sometimes it's tedious doing shit like that. But it's good to actually get your business degree.
Yeah.
I'm contemplating. I don't know. But anyway,
it's worth it. It's worth it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Man, sure. Listen, I got like 2 of them joints.
I
don't
have no business degree. I have the LLC. Shout out to my DJ Barbarian.
That Masters had us creeping, bro. Like, so he was getting his Masters when we first started.
Say it again.
He was getting his Masters when we first started.
Oh yeah, I was finishing up. Yeah.
Yo, stop. It was rough.
Hey, wait. We getting what?
Getting a Masters,
nigga
bro.
said, no, nigga, I'm not Padawan no more. I'm a Jedi Knight. I'm getting my Masters.
Hey, factuals.
Let that sink in. Shout out
Factuals.
to my niggas who get that.
Hey, look. So you know they teach you how to run the business. My bro know how to run the business on entertainment.
That's
So
tedious.
you match them up together. Like what y'all talking about?
Like it's all the way around, like you said, it's divinity, man. Like for real. Resources, what we decided to do, you know, with our education, both having the love for, you know, just genuine creativity.
So everybody in y'all clique have a basic, I might even say basic as if I'm saying that in a derogatory.
Oh, no. Say what you got to say. We got you.
Foundation of utilizing your talents.
Absolutely.
Oh, fact.
That's real.
Absolutely.
That's real.
I was about to say because all the multitude of talents that different people have.
Yeah.
Like I was about to get y'all. I was about to go on the run and get y'all some flowers, man. But to answer your question, yes, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I did want to ask. So like, I kind of like I held out, but so back in the day, like y'all used to listen to each other's music like before y'all met each other. You might have heard a song like, yo, that's
I hadn't heard bro. Like, I hadn't heard bro. And like I said, them two grew up and they can tell their story. But I did hear him, you know, back in our ENT days back at ECU. Yeah. And from the jump, I'm like, yo, this is
ECU.
Yeah.
My producer also graduated from there, so you know.
He like you wanted to say something.
Because the music you was making with me and you was rocking heavy. We was in high school then.
That's a different shit.
That's some different shit. Hey,
I made a cover. I made a cover for one of your mixtapes and everything.
Yeah, you did.
You was sitting in front of the
on the street on the curb.
No,
it was downtown.
You had on the blue. You had on the blue.
No. We was what, like that was 2009. I had the baby dress. I remember that. I had the J's on.
See what I'm saying? They grew up together.
Hey,
love it. That's how
the boys was rapping in high school, boy.
Hey, look, that's why I asked you. You got how you cut your teeth. But the I guess to how like what bro was saying. So bro, like he was a performer. He was behind the scenes when I met him, and then he was like, yo, he came. Bro, and let me his genuine love. Like, bro, I rock with you. I got this joint I want to put you on. I was like, cool. Let me hear it. Cool. Let's do it. And then that joint, I ain't gonna lie, that joint was a little bop.
Let me interject now. What is you know, you think about a rocket, it only goes outside the atmosphere before it run out of fuel. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you gotta go to the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere.
Speak that.
Somebody better talk to this man.
Getting at is what level you think, you know, what is propelling you to go through those hemispheres?
Yeah, boom.
What is right now? Like what is doing that now?
Yeah, you ain't. I don't think we let
me
you
now.
What is making you propel now, Chief?
My children.
That's real. How many children you got?
2.
That's beautiful.
My daughter and my son.
Mic check, microphone
Mic
check.
check. My children.
Okay.
To answer the question again. Yeah. And looking at them now, they have inherited my ear for music.
How old are they?
My daughter is 5. My son is 3. He'll be 4 in June. She'll be 6 in
Man,
November.
that's a real. Hey, look, I'm related because I'm a father, so I got a little 1-year-old. You know what I mean? My little dookie. So
and it's
that's
like
real.
I love their little lives. Like play the song Garrett. Yo, oh my God, my son. He be singing Guarantee. He like
oh man.
Time of your life, I guarantee. Get with it, baby. Get with it, baby.
Man.
Like he gets stuck on that part. That's his part right there. He just keeps saying it over and over and over. I'm like, yo, my daughter. I'm talking about like right there, for real.
Yeah.
And I think now, like, regardless to whether I make it big or whatever like that, like
you will.
I want you feel me,
Absolutely.
which I know I will.
Felt like you succeeded.
Absolutely.
Like, and I want to invest. I want to put everything that I've learned. So if they do, you feel me, take on their the love that I have for music and want to, you feel me, go towards it. They won't have to go through all the hurdles I had to go through. They have the knowledge. Everything that I went through, I'm gonna teach it to them.
Right.
Yeah,
That's real.
Because I wanted to say this a few questions back, but the conversation kept going around.
Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't consider myself as a singer.
Why?
Like growing up, whenever I heard a song I would like, I would try to make myself sound like the person I was listening to. So I would look at myself as an impersonator rather than an actual singer. So when somebody asks me to sing a song, I'm gonna sing it the way I remember it, and it's gonna sound like whoever it is.
Yeah.
Not even looking at that as a talent.
Yeah.
At the time.
At the time.
Yeah. I can say the same thing.
You feel me?
A lot of
still don't
artists
say
do
that I'm
that.
a singer.
Imitation is a flattering thing, but it depends on how you utilize it. Until you find your own way.
And see, now when I listen to songs, I'll sing it or listen to it the way it is, but you're going to be able to tell the difference between me and the person I listen to. Like, I'm going to put something in there that I feel like putting in there or I feel like would go in that spot rather than...
Right. What propel you? You an artist, Chief. Come on,
talk
what
your stuff.
propel you?
You came in here with that blazing hook earlier. Come on now.
That fire
Y'all
don't understand
that
fire
hook.
hook was fire.
I ain't gonna lie, like
that hook was sick.
To be honest,
Microphone check.
To be honest, RP Access, man, that was something that was given to me. I remember one day, like he the first person that I ever smoked with or whatever. Like he told my mom, he said,
"No self-incrimination, smoking cigarettes." Continue.
Yeah, but skip most of what I was about to say. But at the end of the day, he can't. I came in.
Yeah, I mean, whoop the whoop.
I came in. He said, he had gave me that though. You know, what motivates me is, like I said, man, the lifestyle, man. I done, like I really went through a lot of stuff, man. But I really do like love my family too. I was more driven by knowledge. Like back in the day, I was like a poor rights teacher. Like I try to tell you about a black person, where we come from, and a lot of stuff about ourselves.
Right.
But as I got older, it's like a lot of people was into that, but they wasn't really like, like it's just like where I'm like, where I'm at. It's a lot. It'd be a lot going on. So
your environment does play a part.
I just I kept it. You know what I'm saying? I kept it, but I just not did like trying to help everybody. Like
you can't. Well, you can't help everybody.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't want help.
And love. Like I was a lover boy back then. You know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships. I talk about like my relationships be like 6-7 years long.
He didn't say he was.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
That's a marriage.
It's different, bro. You really learn. You really learn a person like 6-7 years with somebody, bro. You learn a lot.
He loved her. He was in love.
He was in love, boy.
Yeah, that's like 3 relationships.
Yeah.
Total.
I mean, granted, I ain't got no
If you think about the time, that's like 3 relationships.
You hear me?
God
and when
bless
somebody
you, bro.
look at you wrong, like if your girl look at you wrong, you be like, all right,
you already know
fellas.
what time it is.
Yeah.
When you can communicate with non-verbal statements.
God bless you,
I've
bro.
been with the same woman for almost a decade.
My woman hit me up.
God bless you, bro.
But damn. What about you, Chief? What propel you? How you got that rocket fuel to go through the atmosphere to make music?
Oh, okay. Here we go. So, you look, everyone in this room, you looking at it. And then my grandma, you know what I'm saying? So it's me, my mom, my grandma. So I got my grandma, bro. And so I had to look at it like the mission still need to be completed.
Fact.
She still need to see that.
Fact.
So yeah, that's the fuel. That's the fuel.
That's fire.
You know, when you hear people talk about, and I have to interject, it's not in a negative way, but when you hear people talk about their loved ones that move them so much to be dynamic and mold them to be who they are, this is a old psychology, and it can't be helped. And there's so many people who got common. The mothers who influence men to be a man, you know what I mean? The fathers who influence. I ain't gonna lie, what I'm getting at is we all have a lot of things in common, more so than what you think.
Absolutely.
I just want to make that statement very clear.
Yeah.
What propelled you to go through the atmosphere, Chief? What jet fuel you got going on?
So it's bigger than me. You know, I redid, I did my own version of Jay-Z's A Star Is Born.
Bitch, I want to hear it. And when I say bitch, I'm not calling you one. I'm not calling you.
Absolutely.
Every day a star is born. Clap for him. Clap for him. Clap for him.
Hey.
So I did 2 verses to it, and at the end of the verse, I ended it by saying, to get my fam out the struggles, what I'ma do is God is my witness, mommy, I got you, I got us. It's always been about, my family. Again, in a single parent home, I saw my mother struggle, but the outside world would never be able to tell that we struggle.
Right.
And
let that sink in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interject. Say that one more time.
Yeah. So the outside world would never be able to tell that we struggle like we did. People talk about getting out the mud, and you'll never hear me like talk about it in that sense in my music. And I never really actually got that deep into it in the music, but we really did. And to see that and see how my mother persevered, like I always wanted to get her to a point where she didn't have to do that anymore, because she did so much and sacrificed so much for her kids. Right. Sadly, that never happened. I was never able to do that, but I still feel like I owe that to her, to get, myself to a place where whenever my family needs something, I can provide. And I can say, like, even in my professional career, for the most part, I've been able to do that in, in small ways. But ultimately, like, knowing that music is my passion, that's the way that I want to do it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be me as an artist. But being able to allow other people to live out their dreams and still be able to do that, that's what keeps me going.
Dope.
I'm just a loss of words because the statements that he just said, I relate, and it was magnanimous. SAT check me. Go ahead, check. I know y'all out there.
My man is out here.
Hey, gotta be on the vernacular. Be trying to speak with cadence. Yeah. But that's you right, man. I mean,
magnanimous.
That's real.
I want to make sure I said it right.
I got to squeeze my
thinking about that.
Magnanimous.
Bro, I was trying to say it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Because you ain't squint your eyes.
Oh, that's what happened? Magnanimous. We got to look at the camera when I do it. Magnanimous.
That's like that word you say. Say it one more time.
Which word? Magnanimous?
Dum dayo.
Anyway,
before we move on, my bad. Shout out to Maya. Daddy love you, baby girl.
He love you.
Yeah. You know one of those pillars that I need. Give me the fuel I need.
Oh, well, shit. Y'all can do some more shout outs if y'all need to.
Oh, no. Shout out to my daughter.
Man, shout out to my fam. Shout out to my mom. I love you. Shout out my pop, man. My pop was crazy as fuck.
It was crazy. As it passed tense no longer.
Yeah, man. My dad.
Calm down a lot.
He called. His name was Rocksteady, man.
Right.
Darryl Williams.
Yeah,
shout out to my son, my wife. I love you. Family, even those who I don't fuck with no more, who I cancel, who I said
haters,
fuck you.
Shout out to the haters.
Whoever designed you, it wasn't God. It was perhaps the devil. God forgive me. I probably said some shit like that, but shout out to you too.
And that was real. Whatever happened, I hope you feel bad about what you did.
Shout out to my frenemies,
how you acted, whatever it was, whatever you did to this man for him to feel the way he feel right now.
Shout out to my frenemies. Shout out
you feel bad about yourself.
who have pretend gestures of admiration.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Talk
But
about
I'm going to say
Pretend
this,
gestures.
though. I have the most respect for everybody at the table. You too, Kevin. Because I mean, like, what the fuck? What the heck?
I mean, technically, he wasn't at the table at the time.
Right. But while we get at this, man, where y'all come from just now, man?
So I drove down from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Y'all drove from where?
Well, he drove from Charlotte.
And I
he drove to Charlotte to Aiden, and then from Aiden to here.
So
I had a
it wasn't on nigga time.
I had a 20-minute
here.
break in between the drive.
Fact.
It wasn't. There was here on time. I was late setting up.
Was that the 20 minutes I gave you because I was cutting hair?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I was setting up microphones. I thought they'd probably be here at 9:30. I said be here around 8:45. It was here expeditiously around 8:30, if memory served me right.
Indubitably.
Man, I feel bad.
And just drop one
They
out there,
put
'cause
me
I
on
like- I
game.
like
Like,
you
you
doing
should have
that.
already been ready. Like, that's what they said to me without even saying that. And what I'm getting at is the importance of time. I had somebody earlier said that they wanted to talk about time. I think
That's
that
your
was
boy,
Ken.
man. That's your boy.
But
Hey.
it wastes time. And what's worse than
That's
wasting
love.
money, it's wasting
Yo,
time.
I
love.
swear.
Because you can't get it back.
It's a non-renewable
You know what's another
resource.
thing I don't
Nah.
like wasting? You gonna get your topic because it's all yours. We're talking about time. I don't like wasting words.
Mhm.
Wow.
Like
What
when
do you
people
mean? What do you mean when you say that?
like when it all goes with time, but in that aspect of time, like
I
the
don't like
words, like
repeating
you feel me, like when
myself.
somebody talking to me or when I'm giving you instructions, like it's
That's how
clear,
you took
whatever.
that word and did
And
like
you feel me,
did.
like conversation, like you can already tell in the direction where it's going.
Yeah.
For one, and like if I'm talking to somebody, a lot of people like to come to me to get advice or whatever. I ask them like, are you venting or are you coming to me with a problem that you want my advice on, trying to get through it? You say you want my advice, I'm giving it to
And
you.
they don't
and
like it.
Or
They don't apply it.
Or you keep getting. But man, this is that a third.
You
Or
keep finding rings
man, I
around
feel
it.
like, bro,
Loopholes.
you not even. You asked me a question
Then
and I gave you an answer.
Don't ask me for advice.
Nah, I don't have anything else to talk about.
Nothing.
Like,
I just
it's a waste.
wasting time.
I
It's
just
a
turn. I
waste.
just turn into a listener.
Yeah.
The hardest thing in a conversation is to listen.
Yeah, that's true.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
So
So
sometimes
that
they
is very
already
true.
know what they're
Well,
going to say
The
before
people
you
listen
open
to,
your mouth.
Yeah, they listen to respond, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So
See, but that's the thing I don't like. People listen to respond instead of listening to learn.
But and I made up some arbitrary numbers, but if you look at it like
The SAT word.
Arbitrary. Hey, bro got him. Bro got listen. We be in a regular conversation. Just him and his brothers.
now on,
And he'll drop something and I'll
Come
be
with your
like,
dictionaries and thesauruses. We out here.
let me
Yeah,
I'll be
funny
like,
shit.
yeah, okay, I know the context, but
Yeah.
okay. So I asked him the other day, I was like, so did you learn that from like school or reading? Bro was like, it was a combination of both. I was like, I need to read more then. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I need to read. I'm
It's
gonna
a
read
sign.
more. Yep. I started reading more last week.
Last week.
yeah. Well, long story short, and I'm gonna say this to what you were saying. I think that you had like I'll say 90% of people are talkers, right? 90% of people are talkers. No, for sure. Because if you listen, if you look at most of your conversations that you have with people and you just observe, you're gonna notice that they're leading the conversation. Now you would take 5% of those people and say they're listeners. Because most people, they don't want to talk. Not most people, some people, a few people just want to not talk. But they don't mind listening to you. Right? And then you
shout out to Misha, you know who you are. That's you.
Yeah.
100%.
Yo, so and actually I moved that up to 7, and then we'll do like 2% will be both. Because it's a
hard.
very
Oh my
small
gosh.
percentage of people that can do both.
Talk and listen.
Talk
hard.
and listen.
That's hard
Can
for
absorb
even
what
for
you're
me.
giving. And so to what bro said about wasting words, that's why I'm very big on when somebody's talking to me. I don't try to do it to be rude, but sometimes I'm like, yo, condense it.
Get to the point.
I need, because I need
Tell me what you want.
because you're wasting words.
Wasting
and
them.
time.
Right.
So I can help you or I can't. Or we can talk.
You know where you're going
Get
in
to
this
the point.
conversation.
Don't beat around the bush.
You know.
Bitch, tell me what you
know,
want.
You know what you're trying to get
Yeah,
to.
but and it's a
Make
thing
it
of just
clean.
being clean and concise
Clean
and
and concise,
direct.
yeah.
Say what you mean what you say.
Not a lot of people like that. Y'all know, of course.
Yeah.
No,
That's
for
hard to
sure,
be.
for
So
sure.
there's a lot of people that like to tell stories to get to the point.
Listening to
I
y'all
ain't gonna lie,
conversation.
Sometimes I kind of do it unfortunately.
No, I look.
It depends on the
times,
situation.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
you know I'm
hold
gonna
on,
do
listen.
it some
Hold
shit
on,
like
listen
that.
to y'all conversation. Y'all use words that save time Which goes back to my man referring.
Yeah.
Which goes back.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, hold on, where you at?
We make sure our words are some form of dynamic.
Yeah, we allocate those words on the right
Come
places.
on,
Allocation.
Stop playing.
We make sure. I'm gonna tell you why.
You got your dictionary.
I want the world to know. I'm loving this. I want the world to know we can use the King's speech very well.
Yes, sir.
Yo, yes,
And when we speak with conviction, you should understand that.
Come on, brother.
Let me
You
fix
can't be mad at the fact that we not uneducated.
Let me fix my posture.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
King
Listen, adjust that crown.
Yeah, come on now.
Adjust that crown.
Let me fix my posture.
Facts.
Yeah.
We can't help that our cadence is on point.
You don't hear us saying, "Oh yeah." I mean, you feel me? Like,
you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it
Hey,
is.
shout out to my people who is speaking like that.
For sure.
No.
But I just want to let you know, even people who are speaking like that, some of the people who you think, oh, they just stupid.
No, we don't think
Don't
that.
judge a book by its cover.
We not. Hold on.
Because
Let me
9 times
clarify
out
that.
of 10,
We're not saying that.
ain't
We're challenging y'all to actually tell us what is going on.
Exactly.
Actually telling us what it is.
Exactly.
I
So
want
don't-
you to open
Because
your
that's that
mind.
whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah.
People hit you with the whoop-de-whoop.
I'm
I'm going to tell you about the whoop-de-whoop.
The whoop-de-whoop.
If somebody
Yeah,
hit you, what you know what's going on?
Yeah, actually,
and
I
they say
don't.
whoop-de-whoop. Nah, I don't.
Nah,
So that
nah,
whoop-de-whoop,
I
you
wanna-
got let's in there.
Okay, now let's
I
go
need
back.
you to articulate, bro.
What's going
I
on?
disagree with him.
What's going on?
25% of that statement. Only 25.
Oh, the 25.
You don't want to know what the whoop-de-whoop is?
No. When I hear the whoop-de-whoop, shout out to my old heads. Anytime I hear it, well, I'll tell you. That started from the old heads.
The only time I feel like the whoop-de-whoop is necessary is if the conversation is being
long and drawn out.
No, the conversation is being spoken openly, but y'all the only people that know what I'm talking about. So when I say whoop-de-whoop, y'all already know what that filled in part is. But the conversation is a conversation that I can have with everybody.
When the
Just
conversation
the details of it.
that need to be
You
filled.
feel me? Y'all the only ones that know.
So you're like,
when I say whoop-de-whoop,
Let me give you an example.
Go. Wait, what's in there?
Let me give you an example.
but they don't need to know.
We talking about. I'm telling you.
I need to know because whatever y'all got going on, I might need to hold on now. I need But see, that's what I'm saying though.
You don't want to talk about the whoop-de-whoop.
The whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah.
And then, but see, that leaves more questions than answers.
Nah, he talking about like this.
But can you,
so look, we was at the party, you know what I'm saying? You know, remember old girl, Woody.
Perfect example.
I know that. That's personal. I'm trying to know.
You should say whoop-de-whoop. That's how whoop-de-whoop
That's the same
to
as
me.
the yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know.
Give me all the details.
It was toy. It was yada.
This is Great Apes Cafe. Make sure you like, subscribe, share.
All of that.
Absolutely.
Yo, not the whoop-de-whoop.
The
I'm just stuck on that
whoop-de-whoop.
right now.
Yeah.
It gets you in trouble.
Everybody know they've been to that one party.
Hey, that go back to saving time.
Let's go.
Hey, you ain't gotta explain that. You know what I'm saying? You just whoop.
Go ahead and talk on that.
Let's talk about time.
So I wanted to talk about time. It's my topic. It's kind of
Microphone check.
Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
We out here.
Hey, damn, y'all dope, bro. But man, we talk about time, man, because time is something that we all have. Time is something that, everybody has time, even baby. You know what I mean? So what are we doing with our time? That's the most valuable part. A lot of us go to work, we work all week. We don't we spend 80 hours at work.
80.
So out of your week, most of your time is obligated.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? However you say it.
It is obligated. It's obligated to something.
It is. It's obligated
if I work I'm gonna give you a prime example. I drove a truck today.
Yeah. And
I drove for 10 hours or 12 hours. I'm sorry.
Yikes.
And I still, even after this podcast, if my son, who's 1 year old, is still
now.
up, I'm gonna find the time.
Yeah.
To chill with my son. That's just, I'm gonna find it somewhere. If I'm tired, bitch, I better make some motherfucking coffee. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, you can't waste time. You just can't. Like, you can waste money, but you can't waste time.
Fact.
So when you make that statement, like, you want to talk
you
about
can't get time back.
you can't get it back. That's why I was kind of mad at myself. My niggas.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you good, bro?
Sorry,
You
boss.
good, bro?
They came here on time, and I was in the inadequacies on that. It baffles me. Like I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta set up the mic. They already here, and I ain't even ready yet. Who's really prepared for the podcast? Me or them? And I realized at that moment they came here all the way from fucking Charlotte.
What that microwave say when it's ready?
They ready. I wasn't prepared. And I was preoccupied, unconsciously wasting their time. Not my time, because they got here early.
For real,
But
for real, it is all love because at the end of the day, like we were able to just like kick it, you feel me, and get the vibe and like for real.
They're saying
real,
that to be
Ken.
nice, but I'm gonna tell you
No,
something.
for
Nah,
real.
it's
Like
real,
no,
real
no,
life.
for
I'm
real.
gonna let you know. I agree with only 45% on this.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got another 20%.
I'm gonna tell you,
allocate that somewhere.
45. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, they didn't know.
you gotta allocate that somewhere.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit right
Excuse
there.
my lingo. Not really. But, you know, they didn't arrive here on nigga
Disrespectfully.
time.
Yeah.
They arrived here before I was prepared. You know, just like the saying goes, be prepared.
Proper
Before the
preparation.
early worm eats, or whatever that statement.
Early bird gets the worm.
gets the worm.
The bird eat the worm.
Early
Whatever. I
bird
don't-
gets the worm.
Yeah, I can't remember. But you know what I mean. What I'm getting at is, it is important how you utilize your time.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because, you know, I could waste time all day talking about bullshit, but if you speak in the right words, making sure
Right.
your words are concise,
Right.
making
Say
sure
what you
have
mean
enough
what you say.
time to actually utilize the
Yo,
words,
let's talk about that.
think clearly and concise on what you're trying to be informative about. That's the hardest thing even having a podcast nowadays. People sometimes just talk just to talk. And I find myself sometimes even doing the same thing. So I have to G-check
It
myself
happens.
and look in the mirror and self-reflect.
I feel like I know
Self-reflection is a
where you were
motherfucker.
going with that. Go ahead. Talk
Go
about
ahead,
it.
Chief.
Talk
Go
about
ahead.
it.
Speak
talk-
with conviction.
Let's talk about that.
Freedom of thought.
So,
Talk about it.
nah, for sure. So was you saying like 80 hours for 2 weeks, right?
So like, 80 hours
Yeah,
every,
yeah.
every 2 weeks.
So-
like 40 hours a week. So
Yeah,
you work.
So it's 2 weeks.
So how
80.
many hours is in a week? Do
No,
anybody
you're
know?
right. 40 hours. If we no, you talking
I'm talking about
total.
all together, yeah, total.
So it's 48, and if you do 2 weeks, that's 96. So then if you take them 80 hours that you work, you only got 16 left. So when people be like you got 24 hours in a day, you really got 16 in 2
Come on,
weeks.
Yeah.
man.
So then that means you only really have, if we're gonna be technical, you got 8 hours a week, maybe.
So
8 hours a
that's crazy.
Watching that Netflix is not it.
I kind of want to
100%.
bounce the topic again.
No,
Yeah,
go
but
ahead,
I
the
saw
bounce.
what you're saying,
So
though.
how much time did y'all have to make y'all music?
Microphone
That's-
check.
Hey,
Mic
listen,
check, mic
listen,
check.
I'm
So
not-
so
I'm
how
not-
much time did y'all have?
I'm not
Hey, Chief,
gonna.
put that mic like right between your legs. No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
front.
Did you have time? I know my man trying to get his masters.
Yeah, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Pretty good, right?
that I mean that kind of was a restriction a little bit, but I'm not gonna front. Like the pandemic helped us, because things shifted, you know, with my job. And without going into detail, I had a lot of time.
This nigga the way he smiled just now, he had a lot of time.
Yeah.
That's the whoop-de-whoop. That's that whoop-de-whoop.
And you got that Woody Woos come with a smile.
Yeah.
Woody Woos.
Yeah.
You know.
I had a lot of time to not only, you know, be creative, but handle the business side of it too.
Yeah.
You know, like bro, and like when he was going through grad school, like he felt bad because like he's like, yo, bro, I want to be doing more. You feel me? But it's like at the end of the day, I ain't feel no type of way because it has to be done. You feel me?
Right.
And it's you know, it's us at the end of the day. You feel me? And if you can't do it, I'm gonna do it.
You probably
You feel me?
saved time doing what took a little time. So now that you save time,
now.
you
Yeah.
got time to
Save
be
time
here.
now.
Absolutely.
Because if you didn't
No, no.
take that makes sense.
No,
If you
that's
didn't
real.
take that path,
Yeah.
where would you be at now?
Yeah. No,
Pain
for
is
sure.
necessary. Yeah. Fuck, I gotta study.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta make sure my grades are right.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta
Took
go
the
back
time
and
to do
study.
the right thing.
I gotta do tutoring, but you
absolutely.
took that
Absolutely.
time.
And like
Right.
people are seeing the like what we put into the whole movement, not just us as artists, but with the label, with how we move, with you know the decisions that we make. People are seeing that because of what we did in the beginning.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in to us.
Absolutely.
For real, and we appreciate
That's the
y'all.
hardest thing. I'm just discombobulated on
Come
the
on
fact
now.
that
I love this guy.
it's really
T.I. Jr.
Yeah.
No.
Clifford Harris.
No.
Yeah.
Guy.
We can't call him Tim anymore. We gotta call him Timothy. Timothy. We gotta switch his name up.
That is collaboration, and cooperation.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand, and sometimes it's hard to fucking execute.
Yeah.
And y'all executed it. Do y'all think y'all? I think
feel like we do.
I think we balance each other out well. Like we all have different specialties, right?
I like
this
that.
is legit. Like he legit the mouthpiece. Who set this up? You feel me? I like our
Dumb dial.
you know what I'm saying? Like our
The question is, did I set it up, or did
our-
it really he set it up?
But on our side, we know that he was the connection piece. You feel me? Like with our whole media run, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been the connected piece because that's what he does. Like he'll reach out, he'll talk. I'm behind the scenes. Like, you know, I'll handle the admin
He's a
stuff.
DJ
You feel me?
Barbarian.
But that works for us. You know what I'm saying? Like that works for us.
I like how y'all
each
got
have
this
a niche.
figured out.
You have a niche on what y'all working
for
with. Y'all
sure.
equal
Nah,
share.
what it is, we let everybody do what they
do. Yeah.
Dad,
Go and do it then.
Like,
Go and do it.
Go and
And
do
y'all
it
being
then.
in y'all
for
lane,
real.
not trying to
No, not at all.
Yeah,
And it
man.
works like that.
I came up
the
with a
word is
statement
no
before.
egos are clashing. I don't feel no
Absolutely.
I said a statement a long time ago, and I saw it on Facebook. It was a memory. It says, "Yo, man," it says, "Listen, I need people to ride in their own lane because I don't need traffic in mine."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's what we do.
I can
We
relate
don't.
1,000,000,000%
Yeah.
because let me tell you something. I'm not a producer. You would never try to hear me make a beat ever in my life. I'm gonna tell you why.
And that's kind of how it is with
Because
bros.
I don't have the patience. It's not in my brain. It's not wired to do that. Writing, shit. Rapping, shit.
Shit.
Singing, maybe. But
I heard.
you know, but like, well, you know, you got. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Like, I wish my black ass
Dumb
would
die, yo.
try to make a beat. Like, don't die.
Yo.
Dumb
Yo.
I understand.
Yeah.
When he said, I'm always stay in my lane. I wish DJ.
Yeah.
Shout out to my engineer, my producer, my mixer, my master.
Shout out to y'all.
That nigga be my videographer, my editor.
DJ Barbarian.
Like, yo, that's my
make some
nigga.
noise.
He's
Are you both of y'all producer? Or what's
No, I'm not. I would never. You just heard me on Nigga Nikwika. You just heard me say that. Shout out to my agents. I know I'm not 100% correct. We got love for you. But what I'm getting at is, I'm definitely not. I'm always going to stay in my lane.
Yeah.
My producer say, Tim, I need you to write something to this part. He already know. He know I ain't trying to belittle anybody, but he know the nigga who got the Jews. All right, now
Hey,
you know I got.
When you got it,
When
you got it.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
When
It can't be
you got
out.
it.
It's addicting. Writing to me is addicting, low key.
It is.
I've had writer's block here recently, but not ironically or whatever. But it's just like whenever we get together,
yeah.
just me knowing that I was linking up with them.
Yeah.
I done laid the whole verse,
Yeah.
hook.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Teeth,
The
yeah.
whole nine.
With
Like
your powers combined.
It's been beats that we've had for a minute and like just looked over him. We started listening to it with him. He come up with hook. Yo, we got a whole vibe now.
Yeah.
We got a whole song now.
This is
Listen.
how you call your.
We come together. We like the Megazord.
Look, I want to hear this.
The Megazord.
I want to hear this.
Yeah,
This is
Curing
how
the writer's
I
block.
cure my, because I don't ever have writer's block. What I have is subject block.
that's the better term. That is
My
definitely
nigga.
that is
I like
definitely
it.
the
I
better
like
term.
it.
That's definitely like you said, save the time. Like my man said, save the time.
I ain't gonna lie, these niggas real. Hey, look.
That's definitely the better
You
description.
real writer. If you
That
got
is
that problem,
definitely the better description.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Subject
if you said the
block.
subject again, you know, shout out to rappers who say the same subject over and again in a different way. But what I'm getting at is, if
Creative.
you have a subject block, you have to interject a new subject, and sometimes that's hard.
I swear, bro.
It cannot make sense. You know what I mean? Like if let's say you're talking about some yams. You're talking about a woman, you know,
At your
what I
auntie
mean?
house? Oh.
At
And
your
we ain't talking about the ones that
auntie
come in the
house,
can.
perhaps.
Maybe they came
And
through.
you talk about the yams, and you have to have. You're like, wait a minute, I did this on a song ago.
Yeah.
that be the problem. I don't want to write the same thing. I don't want to say the same thing.
So Eric Bellinger actually said, like,
I watched that.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger actually said that we all talk about the same stuff. It's just from different perspectives and in a different way. So I feel like the topics repeat themselves, but it's just how you deliver them, is how you write them.
You get creative with
how
your
you
delivery.
deliver them, how you write them.
Ability is Maximus.
How the big booty be shaking.
Yeah. I didn't forget that part.
But you can, if you interject that the statement still relates to the main topic. Let's say the main topic is about a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you add what you add to it. Think about like when you add in some extra salt and pepper on the steak. Or seasoning on that
Some
steak.
sauce.
You know what I mean? You got in the cast iron, you flipping that motherfucker, you making sure, sizzle, you locking that juices in there. You know,
I don't have a cast
you
iron.
locking the juices in there. But you gotta add
I put it on the George Foreman.
You like me, you want a little bit of rosemary on that bitch. You know what I mean? So you shake the rosemary.
I put rosemary in there. That shit got me.
You put a little, you know, the steak look perfect.
Do you finish it like this?
Look
at the flick of the wrist. Same concept.
Stop playing.
But you realize you like, wait a minute. Let me change this shit up a little bit.
Yeah.
If you do it where the palate makes sense, then you can do it when the mind makes sense. If it hears the same words, the same topics, that's dope. Like interject, like think about it. If you talk about a woman, what else can you talk about a woman that's besides the sexuality part of whatever you talk about? I'm just giving you an example. It's easy. But it's only hard because at that moment, that's not how you thinking. In that moment, you like, you want this bar to rap with this bar. It's like, you don't feel like changing up this fucking shit right here because it's going to sound awkward.
We created a story and not even tried.
You know what I mean? That's hard. Shout out to all my writers out there. You know what I mean?
Shout out to y'all.
That's tedious to do.
I think like concepts are really, really big. Subject concepts.
Concepts is better than the subject itself.
Yeah, for real.
I'm a poor.
And when you can stick to that concept, you feel me? Because it might start out one way, and if you don't stick to that concept, the whole message get lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. I hope you tune in. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and what you just said was some gangsta ass shit.
He said sad shit.
Gangsta ass shit. I'm sorry, I got a list. I have English is really hard for me.
People like you hear a hook that's saying one thing. And the verses like don't match at all.
Hey, listen, shout out to Wayne. Don't kill me. But that's why I like Carter 3. Like
we were talking about that. Yeah.
That's why that's where
but
I
you
started.
Can't blame me.
Listen,
if I set this stage on fire, yo, Carter 3 was fire.
Well, see, my perspective of Carter 3, I think that's where like the concepts and what he was saying in the music. Not every single track, but a lot of the tracks was just like where we at with it. Like the hook will be about this, and then the actual content is just all over the place.
Ooh, shout out to my Wayne heads. I can see them right now.
Right, but listen. Here's the thing.
And the truth ain't in.
And the truth ain't it.
Here's the thing. As a real like music lover, like I'm never biased. I'm never biased. Like I grew up a Wayne fan. I grew up a Cash Money fan. But listen, I'm gonna call a spade every single time.
Come on now.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
you saying ain't no that's a spade, Chief. That ain't no joke.
Yeah, like every single time. Like if it's just not it, it's just not it. My favorite artist, J. Cole, right? When Born Sinner came out,
J. Cole is very technical.
Listen. When
correct with J. Cole,
Born Sinner came out, my first time listening to it, I was working out. You feel me?
But
so I wasn't. That was the hardest track that I heard my first time listening through. Yeah. But I wasn't fully tuned in with like the overall concepts and all of that. So initially when I heard it, I was like, no, he blew it. You feel me? But I listened to it the second time and I was more in tune and I was more focused. And I'm like, yeah, he's still dope. He's still tough. You feel me? But if it was garbage or if it was
did it take you a minute to actually jump on the wagon of understanding the concept?
No. Like I said, the first time I listened to it, I was working out, so I wasn't fully in tune.
Oh,
yeah. So by listening here and there, it's like, he blew it. But then when I actually had a chance to like focus and listen to the music, the content, the lyrics, the concepts, and all of that, I was like, oh yeah, this is a dope project. But I was willing to say my favorite artist blew it on this album, not being biased. You feel what I'm saying?
I thought that, and one of my favorite producers besides DJ Barbarian.
Oh, I like that.
Is Kanye West. So when I heard Jesus, I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But then when I really paid attention, you know, I'm a God. Why would you say that? You know, I can hear my Christians out. He said he's a God. You know, like it took me a minute. Like, wait a minute, it's just the ego. It's not necessarily him really being what he is. And
Yeah.
so if you have a dope concept album, it could be better than any fucking subject.
Absolutely.
Think about Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick Lamar. The concepts was like, wait a minute. He got interruptions. That's dope.
Yeah, true.
Wait a
That's
minute.
crazy. Yeah.
Motherfucker, what my dominoes?
The interruptions is dope. It's like, wait a minute.
Bring my man back. He ain't worried about them dominoes no more.
But the interruptions.
Did somebody say dominoes?
That's not even a part of the song.
You know you started him
Bridges,
up.
the little miniature story sections. It's like, yo,
Where you from, homie? Where your grandma stay? Or where your auntie stay? Man, get out the car, homie. Matter of fact, get out the car before I snatch you out that motherfucker.
You guys are dying of thirst. Say it with me. You want to be saved?
Look, the Kanye album that I thought he lost it on, and again, I didn't listen to it intently. The first time was 808s and Heartbreaks.
Do it. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Do it.
In the night, I hear him call.
Production.
I call 808's Heartbreak made me want to experiment. Like that, I'm never like to be marginalized. Like, I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist. Because I like to do rap.
Exactly.
Rock,
Exactly.
country.
I hate when I tell people I do music, they be like, so do you rap or do you sing? Like, don't put me in a box.
I don't
You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist.
I feel like doing when the beat come on.
Don't put me in a
Can
box.
we say we all agree on that 100%?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're at 100%.
We had
all of us.
this is
I'm an artist.
1,000%.
Okay, so we're well past the 45.
Because I can experiment.
Yeah, well
I don't
past.
like the. I mean, I could easily step in the booth, bust the rhyme.
I was about to say
I
that,
spit-
bro.
I got
My boy
bars.
be.
Yeah, listen, I write,
You
I
do.
arrange, I can hold a tune, I can
Right,
rap.
hold
I'm
a
an
tune.
artist.
I'm
You
gonna
feel
And
me?
then
look
even-
look in the camera.
When you write rock music, then you know you like, wait a minute, bitch.
I can do
When you
whatever you
start
want.
writing this blues, like, oh,
Yo,
Now, I haven't gotten
jazz.
to I haven't gotten to the writing
Oh,
stage.
hold on,
yet.
that boy had his spirit. This
My boy,
his
hey, what's that
spirit.
song you playing the other night, boy?
My dog right, Mozart.
Pop.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
boy, that boy is doing
What I
pop.
get that is
Stop playing.
You know,
man.
We gotta hit
rap-
this after this.
rap and hip hop. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's my natural.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
natural.
It's in you.
I'm about to say, yeah,
I
it
was saying
in
the
you.
same
Yeah,
thing.
it's in me. Like I ain't gonna say it was forced. Like I start rapping actually based on my mom. She used to play her rap songs. I was like,
Your
3
mom
or
rap?
4. My mom was in a rap group.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
wow.
So
Dope.
That's
it's
dope.
weird as fuck, but I used to hate
Damn.
hip hop. I didn't like it. The first time I started liking it is when I actually heard DMX. And no, this ain't no cap. I'm not trying to get no.
What they
extra
say now? That
attention.
no kizzy.
Yeah, this ain't no trying to like, you know, because you can look at the other episodes. I said this plenty of times before his demise, and unfortunately, but it was that slipping song, and it just made me cry. And I'm like, yo, how did he do that? Like, what the hell?
I'll
What
say,
sorcery is this?
that
I'll
man-
say,
What sorcery?
That man, what sorcery
This
is
is a
this?
master.
I will say-
How tears out of my
I'm 4
eyes.
years old. Like, how?
I
Sway?
will say X was the first rapper, and he was my first favorite rapper. That's the first rapper also that made me like just sit and listen.
It's relate.
Like
I come
sit
from the
and
hood.
listen.
I see what drugs do, and then he
Just
talk
you
about
talk-
the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Too
yo,
much going on.
Yeah.
dumb Dio.
Dumb Dio.
Yo.
Dumb Dio.
Man. Anyway, let me go ahead and switch subject. I know y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. I don't want to talk about too much about DMX because to talk about X would reveal to the world I need to talk about my mom, and I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Boy.
So yeah, that's a whole different. Let
Yeah.
me go ahead and drink.
Yeah.
Let's take a drink for
I
that.
think we all can relate here.
oh yeah. That's
I got water in my cup. Don't
Yeah,
touch
That's
it.
a lot. That's a lot to swallow. Like I wouldn't want. What X went through is. I mean, can you imagine? I saw the interview that he had a few days ago, and I'm going to switch subjects. I promise. But this is why I don't like idols. I don't like looking up to people because when you look up to people, they fail you. So look up to yourself. You make your own self as an idol. What I'm getting at is he looked up to somebody, and he loved the way he rapped. He was doing rapping something, you know. And they got an L, they got a blunt, marijuana, but they laced it
Yep.
with crack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he got hooked. And when I first found that out, I'm like, yo.
The person
world-
that he looked up to?
the
Yeah,
person
yep,
that he looked
yep.
up
He was
to,
14.
bro.
Yeah.
14 years old, like the world is cruel. And I'm not shocked. You know, I'm just I wasn't shocked
but it's
about
not to say they did that to him, like to hurt him. That could be, you know, everybody has their own things. So I know people that, you know, they lace it, like they call them doobies, they lace it with coke. Some people just lace their blunts regularly.
You still should
But it's
inform.
the first time smoking weed.
No.
But think about he's 14.
What I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is this. That could have been that man's preference, and he could have been like, not even, you done hit it. You high.
That's what he does. So he's not, to him, it's not like, let me tell him that this is,
I'm not
that could be one perspective.
That's one perspective.
Yeah, that's one perspective.
To me, what that represents is a friend of me. I'm your friend. I'm saying I'm your friend, but I don't know that I'm your enemy. That's a friend of me. They don't even know that they.
I think if you're gonna be a mentor or have a youngster, anyone, for all of us in here that have kids or youngsters that look up to us, nieces and nephews, we just have to be cognizant of what we do and what we show and teach them.
Yeah,
that's what that is. Because DMX is 14; he's a child. You have a mentor, right? So that mentor, as we know, is much older than him. So he's not worried about what he's doing and showing this kid.
Yeah.
So for us, that's a call, because as everybody know that story, all right, well, we need to make sure we're intentional about how we move around these youngins that are watching us.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to cover what you're saying. So like, his family, you know, wasn't fucking with him at the time of him being so young. So like, you know what I'm saying? It was a hard time for him. Like, you wonder how he made that song like that, man. He probably went through like some people go through things like that's so deep. You know what I mean?
I hate to say it, in the song, he said mom's got on some fly shit. And if you watch his documentary,
let me interject. This is Great Apes Cafe. I have to interrupt.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
For the first time, I gotta go take a leak. I'm so sorry.
For the first time. All right. So on a commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Raw, and we are back. I'm so sorry. For the first time, I had to have an interruption.
Hey man, we needed a commercial break. It's cool.
Yeah,
we back.
You know,
we ain't gonna be sorry.
We had to pay the advertisers.
Yeah, we had to pay our sponsors and advertisers.
Hey, boy. Hey.
No. Advertisers pay us. We had to pay the sponsors.
We had to pay the sponsors. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just heard. What's your name again?
Jay Stanley.
Jay Stanley. I just heard his R&B
making a household name. I'm out here. I ain't going nowhere.
This man got the real rhythm and blues. If
yes,
you
sir.
Want to hear that throwback 90s vibe. I'm not taking no fake 90s.
I tried to told you something, but you ain't want to be heard me.
I mean,
hey, that's what 90s jump right.
I ain't gonna lie. It's new, but I'm getting pure 90s vibe.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent about it.
What we said earlier, it feels familiar, but it's new.
Yeah.
Very. It feels nostalgic, as if I went into grandma's house and she was cooking the same collard green neck bone for me. And that's singing.
But every time it feel like the first time.
Nothing like the first time.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to sing.
Come on,
that's he's singing.
I know when I kiss you.
Don't bring out the inner R&B cool.
I'ma fall in love, shout it. Let's.
Hey, look, his R&B name is JC.
But I'm in my lane.
Oh, you gotta put a C on it?
Yeah, it's just Coop. It's Coop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just Coop.
That's it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
just
Coop. You can call me or Miss. You can call me Mr. Coop if you're nasty.
Mr. Coop.
You nasty girl.
I don't know.
Hey, don't forget.
I don't know what this conversation
if you
just
nasty.
So anyway, this is Great Apes Cafe. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to moderate. I'm doing the terrible job.
Go left.
What I'm trying to do is basically get back on the subject and just to, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, y'all doing a phenomenal job.
Appreciate it,
Definitely sit together. Y'all will have obstacles. I know.
Absolutely.
You will have obstacles because that is life. However, cancel that negativism. Cancel people who have fake loves or hidden agendas, and I think y'all would do absolutely great.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to the groups and singers out there who's actually on their grind and being unified and not letting nobody separate them.
Facts.
Because separation is easy, but it's hard to be unified. So, but let me go ahead and switch subject because I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we done did our job.
Listen, we feel good.
I had to let the people, the audience know.
Yes,
But before we start wrapping this up slowly, I know people want to wrap this up. I don't want to. Because
I don't want this to end for real.
Gotta let it keep going. Like the time is Choo-choo train. You know what I mean?
You.
Anyway.
Right here talking to me.
What's the
is
subject
what
y'all wanna?
also
Anybody
makes
want to have any subject before I start trying to wrap this up? Any closing, not closing subject, but any other important subject that they feel like I need to address and
yeah, I got something real fast because yeah. I had the bishop. Oh, but all jokes aside, we were talking about having happiness and then radiating, and then people, because we were speaking about it before we came on. I think that this is a good topic to be spoke on. Having happiness and then people subconsciously envying or hating that about you.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I was trying to dodge that subject.
Oh, no.
I was, but
skirt. You're back in the lane.
Let me tell you something. It came back around.
I'll start by saying, like, people talk about haters and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Big up
to all my haters.
Hello. RP to Shorty Low.
For sure.
I'll like honestly say that I've never encountered where I like knew somebody was hating.
Okay.
Like I've never encountered that. Not to say that it wasn't happening. I mean, and to speak to your point,
you wasn't paying attention for it.
Yeah. I mean that probably was the case.
Maybe they had a pretend gesture. You didn't was unaware.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like there was a one particular relationship. With
and know who you are.
With one of the homies, where it's like, that was kind of the thought process, because I was like, bro, like, why are you always coming at me though? Like always coming at me. Like it never failed.
No matter what it is.
Never failed.
The plot thickens.
It never failed.
Like ready, like if it was like snap.
like it didn't. Like,
that type
have you been writing?
Every occasion, every single time we linked, I'm like, yo, like I was the one that was pointed out, and I'm like I got tough skin, so it wasn't like I was bothered by it or anything. But it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But and that was maybe the one time where I was like, maybe that's what it is, but I never wanted to place that on him.
Right.
Yeah. Look at people having respect. Look at him be having no.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just real. Like, cause I'm like, at the end of the day, like, who am I for you to hate? Not to say that I'm nobody. Let's get that. But
I understand what you're saying, though.
Let's clear it up, bro.
Like we gotta say, like I said earlier, like we got the same opportunities. Like you could be doing exactly what I'm doing.
But you're of me, I'm of you. Like we're here together.
Yeah.
It's like you my bro.
But if you look at it, the mindset
against you.
It's never me against you.
It's never me against you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I tie my shoes just like you do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just like so knowingly, aside from that, maybe instance, like haven't encountered that. So I'm not saying it didn't exist,
right? But
I haven't encountered that. So for me, it's just like, I'm sure it happens, but I can't necessarily speak to that point.
Right.
Me. Oh, go ahead.
But the thing is, I'm about to bring it right back to you. I just want to make one statement clear. To actually be hated on, there's one thing having an acknowledgement about it, right? But it's another thing. It's like they on a crouching tiger, hidden dragon with it. You know what I mean? Really knowing who's creeping, who's doing the Matrix and shit. What you about to say, Chief?
And in the indirect inverse of that, man, I caught myself doing that. If we're gonna be transparent and honest, I caught myself doing that.
That's real. Wait. Let me
inverse.
Hold on, because he beat. Let me hear your perspective.
Listen, in the indirect inverse, goddamn.
Let me hear the.
Okay. Oh, I missed all that.
Right. The indirect.
Say it again. Right. Nah, I gotta
that
hear.
That shit is OD. I'm discombobulated. What did you say?
Yeah, y'all gotta look at my cup.
What? I'm still trying to grasp.
Y'all gotta look at my cup.
Is that grammatically correct?
Oh man, she got me right. So she got me right. That's why she started laughing. So I was trying to say indirect. I don't know why the other word came in. No. I don't know why the other word said it.
He pointed out.
How does he? Hey, he's still riding it. Listen, I'm not trying to go on you.
His tongue was on the road.
Listen, I'm not trying to go on you, but I'm like, damn.
No, he running.
No, for real. I'm not trying to go on you. I'm like, damn, that's deep.
No, look, I knew I messed up When then, like I ain't see her no more. She was over there bowling. I was like,
I think she saw my face still. Like,
yo, I guess it's
gonna come out in 2027, nigga.
When you see people Grinch like grinning like the Grinch stole Christmas, yeah,
I was wild.
Nigga, the indirect verse don't come out in 2027.
Yeah, I'm doing cool. Still talking about my mind's blue.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna reel this in real quick.
Break it down like chemistry. What you
Oh no, I ain't gonna do that. I hate the chemistry, bro. I hate the chemistry. But I subconsciously did that to somebody.
I can't eat no more.
And like just because the life that they were living.
Are you aware that? So you are aware?
No. I caught myself. I caught myself doing it because they will be living their life doing things, and I'll be like, I'll find myself feeling a way, right? But at the time I didn't know why, and then I stopped and thought about it, and I said, damn, bro, what's up with you? Like I had to look in the mirror. What's up with you?
The important thing, and
Introspection.
Yeah, for sure.
He G-checked himself without anybody having to do it.
Yeah.
Yo,
the danger is if you cannot control G-spec, talk to yourself.
Listen,
you got to be true to self at the end of the day.
There are multiple people out there, and I know we all know them, that have no sense of accountability.
Fat.
They have no sense of accountability.
Motherfuckers don't even know the definition of accountability, let alone.
It's always the other person's fault.
Somebody else.
They're standing ground in what they believe and how they carry themselves, and the situation is like, no, nigga, you are the problem every single time. Every single time.
You got to be true to self.
I think
you won't go nowhere.
I think a part of it plays that a lot of the whoop-de-loop.
Not whoop-de-loop, but
loop-de-loop, bro.
That's even worse.
Loop-de-loop.
A lot of the loop-de-loop, whoop-de-whoop, it comes with a lot of people want you to do good, but never adequately want you to do better than them.
Yeah, no, I like what you said. They want you to do good. They don't want you to do great.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Or better than them.
Yeah,
like, you do good. I don't want you starving, but you can't do better than me. Oh, no.
Oh, you too far here now.
Oh, no. I done dropped a little bit of.
Oh, ain't nobody saying.
Yeah, he got the sanitizer drunk.
I ain't put no look. Y'all trying to clown look. I ain't trying to go blind. Ladies and gentlemen, ethyl alcohol and sanitizer. Don't put no ethyl alcohol. Ethyl. That's a different form of alcohol. You go blind. Don't do that. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta be subconsciously. Or you can't control your subconscious.
What was the basic basis statement that we was talking about right now?
Just of someone.
I know the hate and
So it's like just basically subconsciously not knowing.
Subconsciously not knowing.
I got a new topic.
That can't be helped.
It can't be. Well, yeah, because it's subconscious. Like you don't know you're doing it.
I'm gonna tell you how strong the subconscious is.
See, that's kind of making me feel bad about how I feel about a certain situation. Because it's a personal thing. Like
you shouldn't really feel bad. It's human nature.
Well, we don't know the situation.
We don't know. That's true.
The situation
it look like you far away from the mic.
The situation.
Look like you microphone.
Hey, listen. I'm ready for mine.
I'm ready. Come on, brother.
I can't do this. I do this.
But yeah, so
because I'm about to look up this inverse.
Me being myself, carrying myself how I do, singing the way I sing, and not, you feel me, not on a big headed. I know I'm a talented individual. I know I have gifts. I know I'm capable of certain things or whatever. Now for somebody to learn from me and you feel me, whatever, or inquire of me, I don't mind that. But to try to be me, like to try to do stuff the way I do it, when I'm getting ready to do it, you jump out there to do it. It's only. I mean, if you want that space, I'll give it to you. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I don't want to be seen. I'm cool. I'm cool sitting over here.
You got it.
It was called for me to do it.
I'm gonna tell you how strong. I'm gonna tell you how strong the unconscious. Let me add to what you just said, Chief. What people fail to realize, the unconscious mind. You ever had a hard on without trying to have a hard on? It just happened
in the morning.
Yeah. Just random. There's a science. There's a science behind that. But just random, like, damn, why?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's that strong. You don't know why.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
I like that.
Like, you know what I mean? Literally be on the phone with you know what I'm saying, a shorty.
And then bada boom, bada bam.
Bada boom. Like,
you don't even think about sex.
It ain't nothing she said, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is like, what the fuck just happened?
The way
And
you
I
made
like,
me feel.
I'm really direct. I'm like, yo, I just got hard for no reason.
I wanna.
Same
Get out of
concept.
here.
And that's how the unconscious mind works.
Subconscious.
So is that like
Subconscious-
love and hate? Because when you think about your woman, she make you feel like that. But then if you see a person, they make you feel on the inverse of that. I use it there correct that time, right, y'all? Cool.
On the,
But-
on the
I just
inverse,
wanted
on the
to say-
inverse is you don't have control of that verse.
But you don't have control
You don't
either.
have control of the subconscious.
Yeah,
Right, right.
He going
That's
back
the
to what we
real-
was
that's
talking
the
about
real-
Yeah, I'm
earlier.
just going back
That's
to
the
what
real-
I'm so
yeah,
yeah.
that's
You
the
don't
real-
have control.
Yeah, either
I
or.
mean, I can't help
Yeah.
that.
That's like when you look at. He said when you look at that.
That's why I tell
Bro,
all
when
my
you look at that, bro, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I go like this, you know what that is. I know exactly what he's talking about. Yo, he put the hand. I was like, bro. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yo, that make it
that's-
clap.
yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I get exactly what you're talking about.
Look,
This is why I tell all my associates I'm grimy.
I'm just-
So when you
It's-
expect
it's-
me,
it's either or.
because like my whole concept of
I feel you,
being
man.
Yeah, it's either direct or inverse.
Yeah,
I mean, or yeah, it's
Yeah.
either
Or
direct.
indirect.
I feel this. I feel this all.
Yeah, yep.
or indirect, but yeah, sometimes you can't. This is why I can't. I
feel
be
this.
everybody.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I could be everybody acquaintance, but I can't necessarily be everybody friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
real.
I'm okay letting people know I'm grimy.
Yeah, that's
Because
definitely
if that
real.
means I have to cut people off
Mm-hmm.
to be at a conscience of peace, that's believe.
But
I don't mind cutting
legit.
you off.
When
Yeah.
you're a genuine person, can't you feel genuine vibes around you?
Facts.
It can't be helped. Right now, I'm in a state of the aha moment.
I feel like we done
You
did
know what
this
I mean?
before.
It's
Like,
like-
we
Yeah.
this is something that we do. We come and chill at bro
And
house.
that- and that-
just to talk.
And that's why, like, when I was saying about the you being late getting set up, like that shit wasn't a problem because we all just fell in and just.
But for me, it was. And
I
the
know I
reason
get it.
Why,
No, I get it.
The
I get
reason
it.
why is because, I don't want people to feel like they're inadequate.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
no.
Like, it's important. Yeah, I came all the way from around the yonder, over the mountain,
Absolutely.
and down under the bend. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What I'm getting at is y'all sacrifice y'all time at least as a friend, or rather acquaintance, associate, whatever word you want to utilize.
Oh, we the
that with.
bros.
No.
I should have
We the
had
bros.
my shit
Yeah,
on.
we the bros. now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ready. And then I underestimated y'all
Come on,
friendship.
man.
Yeah.
Listen out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
I underestimated or took y'all shit for granted because I'm thinking, these niggas, I'm letting you know, these niggas always show up late. These motherfuckers, they go up
'Cause they
until
niggas.
9:30. And then when they prove me wrong,
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. If the vibe wasn't what it was from the time that we stepped in the door, because like
That's
bro, you were super inviting.
All
You
vibes,
were
man.
like you were the homie from the time they walked in the door, and I know you spoke to him. I hadn't met you yet.
Right,
You were the
yeah.
homie from the time that we walked in the
I
door.
appreciate
You feel
that,
me?
yeah.
So if it wasn't that, like legit, we would have had a him and I would have had a conversation after this shit and been like, "Yo,
what the fuck
I
you
don't
doing?
like the fact that bro wasn't on time." Like for real.
I'm gonna tell you what I felt the vibe. I'm about to wrap it up. I know DJ. I felt so they say I'm an empath. Like you feel vibes, energy.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
When you have to tell people to take off your shoes in your house, sometimes you're like, it's weird.
Oh
But
no,
I'ma
I'll be
say-
like,
but see,
I'll be like,
but
take them,
the thing
I'll be like,
is,
take them
like,
shits
yeah.
off.
But you know, as long as see they understand that. Shout out to my people.
I know we know what's up with the what's up.
Yo, I tell people to take their shoes off in my house, but I ain't as nice as you
Because
are.
they don't look.
I'm like, don't put them
We
shits on my
men.
carpet.
Oh,
We
yeah.
men, you know.
You
Oh, you be in them
get all that-
bathrooms?
You better get all the attitude. Oh, what the hell you
If you don't
doing?
like it, you
You
can put
don't
your shoes
like
on.
it.
Yeah.
You get out.
Hey,
You
check this out,
leave.
bro.
You feel me?
I have hardwood laminate, and you still have to take your goddamn
I
shoes off
had
when you
one
walk in my house.
person. They
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
thunk.
Hardwood laminate, no carpet.
Facts.
You still gotta take your shoes off. You're not going to track dust through my crib.
I had one person. They feet, and you know who
With a
you are.
passion.
I'm not gonna knock you. You know who you are.
Nah,
The
you
feet
know who
was
you are.
rotten.
Don't do it again.
And I said, here goes some bottle of bleach. Here goes some body wash. And here go a pair of socks.
That's love.
And I said, bro, shit, you work.
That's
You
real
was
love.
working, maybe skateboarding or whatever.
That's love.
You had them
gave the
shoes on
benefit of the
all
doubt.
day.
I'm not gonna fill in the whoop. I'm not gonna fill in the whoop.
I'm not about to knock
Yo.
nobody.
Listen.
Their feet smell like
If you-
corn
if
chips.
you
You know what I
had-
mean?
if you
I'm
had
about
this
to-
shit
I'm just gonna try to
day.
go
handle that.
I understand.
Go ahead on that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him the benefit of that. He had his shoes
My
on
nigga said he was
all
working.
day.
He
All
gave
day.
you
From
the
the ruler to the
benefit.
tutor.
He gave you. He said,
That's why he gave you that.
That's why I gave you. You were working. You were
That's why I gave you
skateboarding.
that.
Nigga, you had been walking a
That's
couple
why I gave
miles.
him a
But
pair of
nigga,
socks.
He might have got chased by a dog. You don't know.
Nigga, he was tap dancing.
You don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. My name is Timothy Raw. I want everybody to reintroduce yourself one more time.
Jay Stanley.
Cool cat.
I'm Jus Coop.
I'm Jay Cannon.
And we are
TheFirm.
And I want y'all to like, subscribe, share.
Do all of those
My
things.
producer is screaming behind the camera that I need to hurry and wrap this up.
Yo,
But the conversation is so.
It's about to be
trying to get
the longest
I can't
conversation.
squeeze
in
like
history.
2 more minutes.
I'm about to start bucket.
The batteries.
Yeah.
We just gonna keep doing fly-ish when the
Hey,
camera's cut. That's
yo,
all.
it's like
You know what that mean? If we wrap this up
That's why
now,
you my dog. I heard
they have to make
Hold
a
on.
promise. They have to make a promise right now that they're gonna return that.
oh,
Hey,
bro.
drop some of that. Play something real quick for him, real quick,
wait.
man.
I got you.
Come on,
This is a single that just dropped today.
Come on, y'all. What's
Yeah,
up with
Play
it?
something for him, real
Single that
quick.
just
Guaranteed.
dropped today.
And might need to edit that.
Where they can hear that or whatever.
It's on all streaming platforms.
all streaming platforms.
Anywhere you go to
absolutely.
look for it.
What's the song?
Anywhere you
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Featuring Jay Stanley by
Yep.
TheFirm.
Yep.
They're TheFirm.
Yep.
I'm Jay Stanley, but together we're TheFirm Music Group.
You
Yes.
already know
Okay.
it. Let's
We out
get
here.
it.
Shout out to Brey.
Hey.
In the background.
I'm looking at your face because you know how you had that uncommunicational bond.
Hey. We out here. Verse 1.
What up, Cannon?
Lights, cameras, you know what the rest is. He has traits of what one of the best is. Who got the juice? I got the juice, I'm bringing Welch's. We got this on lock, arrested. So you got a man or you kinda taking? Or you the type to tell me that it's complicated? If not, then what you standing there contemplating? Have a couple drinks with me, little conversation. I had to go hit her with that vernacular. She knew that I was after her by the way I was chatting her. She said I'm debonair, smell real, ain't no veneers. You say that you ready, yeah? You say that you ready.
Yeah.
Cool, you feeling me, obviously I'm feeling you. You with it, I'm with it, so girl, let's make moves. Sorry, homie, it ain't hard to choose. Man, you know how we do, man, you know how we.
You said you wanna have a good time. Come with me, and you gon' have the time of your life. I guarantee. Get with it, get with it, get with it, baby. Get with it. The time of your life is guaranteed.
Okay, you know I really want you in the worst way. You got that cake and it's not even your birthday. What do you say? You and me slide away. Get lost in the moment, we're plotting on future dates. I'm not cocky, but I copy like a walkie-talkie. You had a handle on my moves from the time you saw me. The homie Jack been giving me mad courage. I hope you don't mind, I consult him when I'm nervous. The chemistry is real, never been a fan of science. I'm in love with your class and instruction you're supplying. And word in music, you can teach me how to love. Show me the way.
My nigga, that's enough.
My bad, bro. But shorty is hella bad, though. Pardon the interruption, love, I think we're about to go. But before I leave, I can't help but wonder. All I wanna know is, can we exchange numbers?
You said you wanna have a good time. Come with me, and you gon' have the time of your life. I guarantee. Get with it, get with it, get with it, baby. Get with it. The time of your life is guaranteed. I post up with my hitter. Post up. And you know what we on. You know I don't care about a nigga.
You know I don't care about that.
You're the only thing that I'm focused on. Let's take a chance, make a start for us. I'll never let you down, cross my heart, just trust. Girl, you got my full attention.
you got it.
Did I forget to mention? With me there are no limits. To what I start, I finish.
And you know about that action.
Girl, you're the one that made the statement, but I get the equation. Yeah, so what's it gonna be? Let's go. You said you wanna have a good time. So girl, come with me, and you gon' have the time of your life. I guarantee. Get with it, get with it, get with it, baby. Get with it. The time of your life is guaranteed. Get with it, get with it, get with it, baby. Get with it. The time of your life is guaranteed.
Great Apes Cafe. Get with it.
Get with it. It's Great Apes
Show,
Cafe.
Great Apes Cafe.
We out
Much
here.
love, respect.
we
love
out
you.
here.
Deuces. Subscribe.